are your pepper. Welcome back to Gentle Herb Living, where we explore simple, natural ways to live better through herbs and gardening. Today I want to share something that I truly believe every gardener in 2025 needs to hear about. A real breakthrough that's changing how we approach gardening, especially for those of us who love working with the earth in harmony, not against it. I'm talking about no-till gardening. And it's not just a trend. It's a revolution that's quietly transforming gardens around the world, making them more fertile, more resilient, and more nourishing for our herbs, vegetables, and even for us. Now, if you've been gardening the traditional way, digging, turning, tilling the soil every season, you're definitely not alone. For generations, we've been taught that breaking up the soil is necessary to help plants grow. But more and more gardeners are realizing that disturbing the soil may actually be doing more harm than good. You see, when we till, we're not just loosening dirt. We're disrupting an entire underground ecosystem. The soil is alive, full of microbes, fungi, worms, and tiny organisms all working together to create healthy conditions for plants. Tilling breaks up this delicate system, exposes soil to the air, causes moisture loss, and often leads to erosion and nutrient depletion. No-till gardening takes a very different approach. Instead of working against the soil, it works with it. The basic idea is simple. Leave the soil structure intact. Instead of digging and turning it over, you add organic matter, like compost, mulch, and plant residues, right on top. Over time, this builds a rich, living layer of soil that feeds your plants naturally. It's like feeding the earth with a gentle, nourishing hand, rather than forcing it to produce. One of the reasons no-till gardening is gaining such momentum in 2025 is because it's ideal for small spaces, urban gardens, raised beds, and, yes, herb gardens like the ones we often grow here on Gentle Herb Living. Whether you're cultivating lavender for relaxation, growing peppermint to soothe digestion, or harvesting calendula for homemade skin salves, no-till gardening supports the kind of gentle, low-stress environment herbs love. It's less physically demanding, requires fewer tools, and over time it becomes incredibly low maintenance. So, you might be wondering, if I don't till, how do I plant my herbs and veggies? Well, that's a great question. In a no-till garden, you simply pull back the mulch or compost layer, make a small hole, and plant directly into the soil beneath. Earthworms and microbes do most of the work for you, breaking down organic matter and aerating the soil naturally. Your job becomes more about feeding and protecting the soil than, constantly managing it. It's a gentler way to grow. And it aligns perfectly with herbal living, where we prioritize harmony with nature. Another amazing benefit of no-till gardening is how it retains moisture. Especially as weather patterns shift and drought becomes more common in many areas, preserving water in the soil is crucial. A thick layer of mulch keeps the soil cool, prevents evaporation, and keeps your herbs happy even during dry spells. If you've ever struggled with watering too often or seeing your garden dry out too quickly, no-till might be the solution you didn't know you needed. Let's also talk about weeds. Tilling actually brings dormant weed seeds to the surface where they sprout and become a headache. But in a no-till garden, mulch acts like a natural barrier, blocking light and preventing most weeds from taking hold. That means less time weeding and more time enjoying your garden. And when weeds do pop up, they're usually easier to pull from the loose, rich top layers of compost and mulch. Perhaps my favorite part of no-till gardening is how it supports the soil food web, the invisible but vital community beneath our feet. Healthy soil leads to healthier plants, which means more potent herbs packed with nutrients and medicinal benefits. If you're using your garden as part of your wellness routine, this matters. The better your soil, the stronger your herbs, and the more benefit they offer your body and mind. So how do you get started with no-till gardening? Begin by choosing a spot for your herbs or veggies. Instead of digging, simply lay a cardboard or newspaper over any grass or weeds to block them out. Then add compost, mulch, or aged manure right on top. Plant directly into this new layer and keep adding organic matter over time. That's it. It's a simple shift, but it's powerful. And over time, your garden will thank you with better growth, fewer problems, and a more joyful experience overall. As we move forward in 2025, More and more gardeners are waking up to the fact that working with the soil, not against it, is the way of the future. No-till gardening isn't just a technique, it's a mindset. It's about respecting the life in our soil, trusting natural processes, and nurturing our gardens the same way we nurture ourselves. Gently, mindfully, and with care. Thank you so much for joining me today on Gentle Herb Living. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share it with fellow gardeners or herbalists who might be ready to try something new. And let me know in the comments. Have you tried no-till gardening? Are you planning to start this season? I'd love to hear your experiences and questions. Until next time, stay rooted, stay nourished, and stay well with nature.